Hello, I'm Dr. Jody Reed. In this series, we explore the brain, behavior, and mental health. In this video, we'll focus on the frontal lobe and how it shapes action, choice, and control. The frontal lobe contains the primary motor cortex, located just in front of a prominent groove near the middle of the brain. This region controls voluntary movement on the opposite side of the body. If you look at this illustration, you'll notice a distorted human figure mapped onto the cortex. This is the motor homunculus, showing how different body parts are represented. Areas requiring fine motor control, like the hands and face, occupy disproportionately large regions. Just in front of the primary motor cortex lie regions involved in planning and preparing movement. These areas help sequence actions, coordinate complex movement, and prepare the body to act. They are also involved in internally generated actions, movements we choose to make, rather than movements triggered by external commands. This distinction becomes important in disorders affecting motivation, initiation, and voluntary control. Another critical frontal region controls eye movements. This area integrates visual information with attention and directs where we look. Sad damage here can impair the ability to shift gaze or attend to relevant stimuli, problems commonly seen in neurological and psychiatric conditions. The most anterior portion of the frontal lobe is the prefrontal cortex. This region supports working memory, planning, decision-making, and behavioral regulation. Different subregions specialize further, some involved in rule representation, others in emotional evaluation and response inhibition. Disruption of these systems can lead to impulsivity, poor judgment, and personality change. The frontal lobe doesn't just move the body, it shapes intention, control, and identity. Next, we'll explore how the brain processes sensation and meaning.